Hey, it's me, MLB. Here's chapter 56 of Rapid Fate Online, and this one is titled Magata vs. Butterfly. Yeah, I can't take this guy seriously, you thought as you giggled out loud. And who might you be? Magata then asked, looking at you, drawn by your laughter. Oh, I'm no one important, trust me. I'm just here to watch my man make you join his party, you said with a confident smirk. An ooh swept through the guild members, and you saw Magata's lip pull slightly as if he wanted to smirk back, but he remained stoic. Confident. I like it, he replied. What makes you so sure your butterfly here can beat me? Without warning, Butterfly shot forward, disappearing and then reappearing behind Magata. If I can take your watch from your arm without you realizing it, would that prove her confidence in my ability to beat you? Butterfly asked as he stood behind Magata, their backs to each other. I guess it would, Magata replied with a slightly cocky edge to his tone of voice. He looked down at his wrist that usually housed his watch. It was gone. Wow! Looks like I need to watch out, right? He said with a giant grin. Another groan went through the members. Oh, man, no one likes these jokes, he said with a chuckle and a head scratch as he turned to face Butterfly, who was holding his watch up for him to see. Okay, where are we going to duel? Here? Now? Butterfly asked. You're pretty good. I'm looking forward to seeing what else you can do. Butterfly smiled slightly, then forced himself to keep a straight face. Outside, right now. Done, Magata replied brightly. Everyone filed outside to watch the duel, and you had all confidence in your man and his skills. He had taken on a glitching Yotan, so surely Magata couldn't be harder than that. You invite, Magata called, and Butterfly opened his menu to send the request for a duel to Magata as they took their places a bit away from each other. Magata accepted the duel request, and the timer began. At first, Butterfly drew his sword and waited to see if Magata would make the first move, but when the combat mage refused to attack, Butterfly launched forwards without warning, intending to use his usual agility attack, but Magata disappeared immediately after calling for a cloak of deceit to hide him, and Butterfly, unfortunately, shot through where Magata would have been. The top player skidded to a halt and spun around in a crouched position, calling for a weapon switch to the Holy Sword of Light, and a gasp went through the Magic Ramen Guild. They knew that if Magata was using dark magic, then the HSL would cancel his skills as Holy Light arts prevailed over dark or evil arts. All Butterfly had to do was land a hit with the sword and Magata's form would be revealed. But where was Magata? The number one swordsman rose from his crouched position and closed his eyes, feeling for Magata's presence. Suddenly he threw the sword out to the side and Magata revealed himself as he dodged the tip of the HSL. Oh, that was a close one, Magata commented as he drew his own sword. Let's have some fun. Butterfly smirked and held his HSL out front. Come, he commanded lowly, his hood hanging low over his face. Magata lunged at him, swinging his sword wildly as he approached, but Butterfly dodged easily. Unsurprisingly, Magata had good footwork and a strong arm, and it looked like for a second that Butterfly was caught off guard again. They duelled openly for a few minutes, a number of sword clashes occurring in that time. You're pretty good, Magata panted as he pulled back for a breather. You're draining my HP pretty quickly. That's intentional, Butterfly replied as he stepped back and whipped his sword into a chain function. Whoa! I didn't know your sword could do that, Magata replied as he dodged quickly. Man, this would be so much easier if I could use my quirk. That's the best thing about RFO, Butterfly replied as he suddenly appeared behind Magata. This sword is exactly like my quirk. He retracted the chain whip and held the blade of the sword to Magata's throat. Okay, you win, Magata said sharply, raising his hands in defeat. I'll join your raid party. Thanks, Butterfly replied as he let his friend go. But I gotta ask, Magata said as Butterfly stepped back. You just said your sword is like your quirk, right? Are you a hero? In training, yes, Butterfly replied. But you're much better than me in real life. Magata looked at Butterfly curiously. In real life? Yes, Mirio, in real life, Butterfly said with a small smile. Wait, do you know me? Magata said with surprise. Who are you? Can I show you a trick? Butterfly said softly, holding his hands up and making it look like he was pulling one of his fingers off. Oh my goodness. Tamaki, is that you? Magata gasped. Yes, it's me, Mirio, he replied, looking at the ground. I'm sorry I deceived you. This is the greatest day of my life, Magata yelled with a laugh. Greater than that day that we went to the ramen hut and they accidentally gave you 2 bowls of ramen instead of 1? Butterfly asked. It's definitely you, Tamaki, Mirio hollered with delight, launching himself at his friend and wrapping him in a bear hug before pulling back to look at him. Why did you want to duel me? You could have just told me who you were and asked me to join your party. I know, but I wanted to have you join me for me proving my capabilities to you. I want to be more than the Tamaki you know. I want to be someone that even you can rely on, Butterfly said, dropping his gaze slightly and rubbing his arm with the other, looking very vulnerable. You've come such a long way, Sun-Eater, Mirio said proudly, using Tamaki's hero name. You gobble up the sun in real life, and even in this game. I will happily join your raid party. Butterfly's eyes met Magata's and he smiled. Thank you, Mirio. Anything for my best friend, Magata said proudly. For now, let's come back inside and have some food and a chat. Oh, wait, can I please introduce someone else to you? Butterfly said as he turned back and smiled at you. Mirio, this is Yin. Yin? You're here too? Mirio gasped excitedly. You raised your hand as if noting your presence at roll call. Here, you called sheepishly. Now all we need is your best friend, and we have ourselves a team, Magata said. Someone called? Your best friend called from behind Magata, and he swung around. Is this fate or what? He laughed. No, wait, it's rapid fate. Another groan rippled through the guild members. Man, I really have to work on my jokes. Magata laughed with a sheepish scratch to the back of his head. And there ends chapter 56. Stay tuned for chapter 57.